You're going to need your book. We're on page 484. If you don't have your book, make sure you pause the video and open it up to 484. We are going to start writing expressions. We have a box. The length, the width, and height of one box to ship is $4.95. This part is not real important for this problem. The cost of shipping one box is $4.95. That's for one box. A, we want to ship 6 small boxes. We want to write the expression to help calculate the cost. So if one box costs $4.95, we would just multiply that by 6. Put 6 in front of the parentheses. This is the way we're going to start writing it. Instead of writing 6 times 4.95, which is correct, I want you to write it this way, which is still a multiplication problem. B, now we're going to do 12 boxes. The cost for one box is still $4.95. We're going to multiply that times 12. 12 times $4.95. That would be the cost for 12. What's the cost to ship 17? Write the expression. $4.95 for one. We want to ship 17. D, write a sentence to describe how you can determine the cost to ship any number of the small boxes. Multiply $4.95 times the number of boxes. Pause the video if you need to. What quantity or quantities changed? Think about it. The number of boxes. Which one stayed the same? $4.95, which is the cost. Quantities that change are called a variable. Quantities that stay the same is a constant. Two important terms for algebra: variable and constant. Thought I hit pause, didn't, so that empty space, technical difficulty. Okay, so on the top of the next page goes over what we just did. $4.95 times 6, $4.95 times 12, $4.95 times 17. Another way to write this is $4.95. That's the cost of one box. You multiply it by n. Notice that the book put the n on the end of it. I put it on the front. It does not matter if you put it in the front or in the back. That's the commutative property. 2 times 4 is 4 times 2. So for 4A, B, and C, now you're going to actually calculate the cost. All you have to do is 20 times $4.95 equals 100 times $4.95 equals, and 252 times $4.95 equals. Pause the video, figure out those answers, and then start it up again. Okay, so your answers are 99, $4.95, and $1,247.40. Next page, 5. The business manager has reviewed expenses for the last 3 weeks. Determine the number of small boxes that were shipped given the total cost of the shipping receipt. Total cost is $19.80. Each box is $4.95. How can we figure out the number of boxes? Are we going to multiply or are we going to divide? Right, we are going to divide. So $19.80 divided by $4.95. That would equal 4. So 4 boxes for $19.80. Same kind of problem for B. Total cost, $69.30. We're going to divide that by the cost of one box, which is $4.95. $69.30 divided by $4.95 is 14. So 14 boxes for $69.30. Now you know the total cost this time is $103.95. $103.95. We're still dividing by the cost of one box. 103.95 divided by 4.95 equals 21. 21 boxes for total cost of $103.95. Write the sentence to describe how to calculate the number of small boxes given the total cost. Total cost divided by cost of one box. What quantity or quantities changed? What did they change? The price stays the same. The number of boxes. That's the answer. The total cost changed for each one. Sorry about that. Total cost. What quantity or quantities changed? Cost of one box. Cost of one box. To help you calculate the cost of an unknown quantity, you can write an equation. An equation can contain numbers, variables, or both in the sentence. Write an equation to describe the situation. N represents the small number of boxes. N equals number of boxes. C is the cost. So if we have the number of boxes, we multiply that times $4.95, and that equals the cost. And the second part of the equation was the cost divided by $4.95, which is the cost of one box. That gave us the number of boxes.